Hey, what's up everyone? Danny Lightning back with another CSR2 video. Today we're checking out the McLaren GT. We're going to do a shift pattern, so I'm going to show you how to drive this guy. We're going to do some tuning advice, and we're going to do a review on this car. So first off, let's talk about the shift pattern. Okay, so if you have this car on all stage 5 parts or a mix of stage 5 and stage 6, what I'm doing that seems to be working really well for me is letting go of the gas a little bit after number 1. Try to get a perfect start. Alright, as soon as the car launches, just shift into second gear and hit your nitrous. All good shifts after that. That's what's working best for me. I think if you get a perfect start, the needle actually kicks back to around 4,000 RPMs. That's okay. That's not a bad thing. So basically it's just launch, shift, nitrous, and then all good shifts after that. All right, so here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Second nitrous, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. And this car really does not beat the dyno time by much, but that's really all there is to drive this one. This is what's working well for me. I also looked around the internet and I've seen a few people driving it in different ways, but this is the fastest. For the way my car is currently set up, this is the fastest I can get, a 9.022. This car will run around a 7.8 if you max it out completely. I have a few stage 5, a few stage 6 parts, and stuff like that installed on this car. Alright, my dyno time is currently a 9.006, so this car isn't really beating dyno. This car can beat dyno by a teeny tiny amount. This car is really not a dyno beater. You got to get a pretty much perfect run in order to beat dyno on this car. So let's go talk about tuning this guy. So what I find works is I tune my tires first. I grab the tires, I pull this over to the left until these evo points up here get as high as possible. Alright, next I'm going to move to my transmission, which really doesn't get adjusted at all. Now, I know when you max the car out completely, the transmission comes over this way more, but on my car, it just makes the evo points go down. Highest evo is not always the fastest. I mean, sometimes you can tweak it a little bit, but right now I've just got my transmission just set at the stock slider. Now you can play with it. You can move it over a little bit, do some test runs and see if you can find a way to make the car run a little faster. But mine right now, I've got it right in the center, and then my nitrous, I just pulled that over to the right until this number got as high as possible. So tune your tires first, your transmission second, and your nitrous last on this car. And yes, it does matter which parts you tune in which order, okay? So let's get on to a little review of this guy. But first, if you guys enjoy this content, please remember to like and subscribe. And if you don't want to miss anything that I upload, make sure you click that little bell and set those notifications to all. So first off, this is a pretty fast car. All right, this is a pretty fast car, but I don't love it. It's not a good car. It's not a bad car. It's just kind of somewhere in between. It's a pretty decent car. Now, even on stage 5 only, it's very fast for a stage 5 only car. Alright? But it's not a dyno beater. It's not going to do that well for live racing. There is a way to tune this. There is a way to down tune this car to where it beats dyno, but then you lose a whole bunch of your evo points, and then you don't win any respect points when live racing. So, I don't know. It's one of those cars where I wouldn't upgrade this unless you need it. If it's a Prestige Cup car or you need it for some sort of event, then hey, yeah, it might be actually worth upgrading. But bottom line, this car is just kind of okay. Now, let's go ahead and look at the... actually, you know what? Let me do something else here real quick. So maxed out, this car will do 368 miles per hour, 0 to 60 in 0.8, and 0 to 100 in a little bit over 1.355. Alright, so that's about what you can expect to see out of this car. With around a 7.8, you can expect to see about a 7.8 if you get a perfect run and you have the car maxed out. So that's what the car is currently capable of. All right, mine showing a 1.180 and a 1.193 plus a 9.006. So, anyways, guys, cool car, okay? Cool car. Don't love it, don't hate it, but it's all right. There's my little review and setup and all that junk on this one. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and I will catch you next time, all right? See ya. Thanks for watching.